Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba, sitting here on Saturday, August 31st. Stand by for commentary. Well, Americans, it's that weekend again. Labor Day weekend. First weekend of college football. And those of you who say roll tide, well, remember Clemson. Well, uh, I'm a Go Blue fan. Michigan, but that's a different story anyway. Uh, anyway, gotta do a commentary today on this weekend. Well, Labor Day weekend. Everybody's ready for their hamburgers and hot dogs on Monday, right? And what do we got doing this weekend? Well, college football. The Braves are playing, and they're in first place. Is that a torture for you Braves fans? I don't know, but we'll know there. But anyway, under serious note, those dum-dums, sorry, Democrats are doing their, what do they call that, a town hall on Monday, where only 10 of their candidates are going to show up. Wait a second, aren't there 20 dum-dums running? Whatever happened to the other 10? Just because they don't muster their poll, so they don't have to, we don't want to show them up. And can you also imagine, the real thing is, man, can you have 20 people up there? Our cameras can't handle that. Our ratings will go down the hill. Speaking of CNN. So they exclude her by, you don't have the support of the people. If I had my case, I would support Marianne Williamson and give her their full support, but I don't have no dog in this hunt. But I would advise her, and I am advising her, on how to handle these issues. Whether she takes it up or not, that's her business. But look at who you got running over there. You got Mr. Sleepy Joe, or Creepy Joe, whichever one you want there. And you really going to vote for him? Really? In the Senate, he was bad in the Senate, especially as Judiciary Committee Chairman. Oh, was he bad there? You really going to vote him? Vice President? Wasn't he sleeping when President Obama was doing a State of the Union and you heard him in the background? Really? And then you got Bernie Sanders. Isn't he an independent? What's he doing running under the Democratic banner? And didn't you Democrats try to kick him out last time with Debbie Schultz and Donna Brazil and Hillary's okay? Get him out of here. We don't want him in here. Yeah, right. And then you got Pocahontas. Oh boy. So, see what I mean? Why couldn't you put Marianne Williamson there and all the rest of the guys that you threw out of there? Let the people decide who they're going to vote for. Really. And you people who are supposed to be supporting these candidates, dum-dums, do you eat a lot of watermelon too? Because you got a lot of issues in this country, and not one of those 10 that are going to be there on Monday can give you a good example of how to fix this. Because they can't. They don't know how to fix it. They just want to get into the presidency. That's all they want to do. They could care less what happens then, until 4 years from now when they got to run for re-election, if they want to. And what does this leave you? Look at what else is happening, too. You got our friend Dorian coming into Florida again. And how long can your insurance system take these devastations? What you had, Andrew in 92, then you had Charlie and the rest of them later on, and Katrina, and then the rest of them that you had like last year and 2 years ago. Irma, remember that? Harvey. How many devastations can you take and have the people of that state and surrounding states, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, because you know that the insurance company are going to hit them big time because they got to recover their money. And those are billions of dollars that are going down the race this weekend, depending on where that hurricane hits and if it's a hurricane in category 4, 5, or 3 on there. So this is what I'm saying, Americans. Where is your sense of doing things. You know that your generation will be the first one to have devastation, and probably an invasion, since the Civil War in the South. The pictures that they did in the South, you never saw the devastation that occurred. The people who lived in Columbia, South Carolina, I bet you their ancestors knew because they burned down Columbia. Atlanta and Savannah. You know, Sherman did a good job there. He tried to give them a message. Unfortunately for General Sherman, the message was never understood. That's the problem with you Americans. Somebody tries to give you a message, and you never get it. But sooner or later, you know, like the poor Southern people, I mean, they had to put up with Yankees from 1865 to 1877. Then they went back to being their old bad selves again after 1877. So see, you never learn. So this is what I'm saying, American. Here is Labor Day weekend. You're going to go through the same stupid thing again. Hurricane's going to hit. You got the people over there forgetting about that and doing their stuff at the town hall with CNN. People watching them because you don't live in Florida. So you don't care what's going on over there until the bill comes for your insurance. Ooh, then you go, yeah. Yeah. You can't handle these devastations anymore. Sooner or later, the Pied Piper is going to come back to pay. This is your favorite alien. And Bubba, sitting here saying, good day.